Hi Pierce Church, I'm Audrey Felger. I'm one of the worship leaders here, and I'd like to introduce to you a new project that we're doing called Songs and Stories. We are going to be taking people who are involved in our music ministry here at Pierce Church and having conversation with them and sharing a song. So hopefully this will be a good way that we can reconnect using music in these early days of 2021. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm sitting here with Rebekah Settles, and she is a relatively new addition to our team, and I'm super excited to have her on board, and she's gonna share a song with us today. But first I'd love to get to know her just a little bit. So your name's Rebekah, and she's a Taylor student. So I wonder, Rebekah, if you could tell us just a little bit about where you're from and what brought you to Taylor?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm from southeastern Iowa. I grew up there my whole life, a really small town of about 3,000 people, so the size of Taylor now. So I kind of moved to a similar place when I came here to Upland. How I got to Taylor, I went on a mission trip with people all around the U.S. and met some Taylor grads. So I otherwise would not have known about it, and my older sister actually ended up going here as well, and I followed in her footsteps a little bit. So
awesome. And you're studying music at Taylor. Can you tell us a little about that? How you came to study music and what you're studying, what you play?
Yeah. I kind of just grew up learning music in multiple realms. I played for my church. I play guitar, piano, and I sing, and so I learned those instruments, and I also grew up in band, and so I kind of learned to love music in both of those ways and wanted to continue that, so I decided to study music here, and I would love to teach private lessons or be a worship pastor maybe in the future, and probably do other things that I don't know about yet. So
probably lots of things you don't know about.
For sure.
So you've chosen a song to share with us today, and that song is
Rebel Heart by Lauren Daigle.
By Lauren Daigle. And I'd love to know why this song, part of why this Songs and Stories thing is really cool is that we can connect to each other through the stories behind the songs that are ministering to us in a certain season. And so why has this song been especially impactful to you in this season? Why did you choose this song?
Yeah, I've been singing this song since it came out. I have always loved it, and I think the meaning of it, it's just been more meaningful to me in this past year or season of life at college. I've really learned a lot about myself and how stubborn I am and how I want to solve my own obstacles that I run into, and this song just talks a lot about giving up that stubbornness and giving up your rebel heart. And I've just learned that a lot living on my own and just coming to the Lord in prayer with even thought processes and music, studying music, each song that I'll have to perform. My tendency is to work as hard as I can, maybe not always, but to do my own work and believe, to put my trust in my own work. And I've really learned how to place my trust in Him with music and in a lot of other ways. Yeah. So that's why it means a lot to me in this season of life.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us and your song. So let's now hear the song.